Special type of energy. There you have it for party guys. I know if you brunch good, you can brunch bad. They never brunch. Yes. If you brunch early, 10:30, yeah, and you do the mimosa cooking, and then like your friends aren't gonna show up till 11:30, but they end up showing up 12. Yeah. Right? You're already blacked out. Yeah, depends on where you want to go. If you go somewhere that's Bible girls, it's time to get blacked out. It's just a marketing ploy, except for like one or two people that show up and like really stay there till 4. Yeah. So it's like, last call, we're ready for dinner. But the truth is, man, you're gonna drink at lunch, find some chaos. Like everybody in this category, bad brunching. There he is. Oh my God. I think it wasn't like almost 12. I know. Thank you, Bruce. That thing's still up. Yeah. Let's brunch into the day. Oh,
All right.
I'm fine. I don't like this here. Everybody to the background. Oh, no. The problem is she's falling slow. Yeah. So it feels like you can do something. You know, you're like, oh, I'm going slow. We took it over there. That's not, it was service dog, too. We just go for every dog's a service dog. It's service dog, too. Oh, man. Don't break it. Okay. Like, you only work for you? Man, what's for us? Yeah, it feels good. All right. That's how you do it. Oh, man. I don't like it. Man, that is a different level of software. Right back. What did you do?
Hello. No movie. I'm watching Ridiculousness TV program. There's my commercial. Cinnamon dust. Cinnamon toast crunch. Eating cinnamon toast crunch. Serial killer. Yeah, I'm fine. What are you doing this morning? It's only 20 after 6 a.m. here, so it's still early. Oh, okay. Well, don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave here, okay? Sometimes I'm here, but other times I'm at my car. And my car is a 1957 Chevy Bel Air, Jersey. Usually get a couple people in here. We have a pretty good time. Yeah, we did yesterday anyway. At least I have. It is a weekday. People usually, nope, single, divorced. Nope, not interested in dating anybody. Too old for that. Yeah, just jumped over that like it was nothing. Well, didn't have too many people I went out with. I think my people dating wise, I think it was only 3. One of them was my wife. One was my girlfriend. The other one was somebody that I was. Well, she was a girlfriend too. So He's trying to get him off his back. Damn. We're sitting there riding the gate because he's got this guy on his back and he didn't want him on there. Yep. Just kind of half asleep here, that's all. I don't know yet. Might not be anything. It looks like it's raining out. Can't tell you, Troy. I'm not sure yet. Ah. See the best. Serial killer. Oh, yeah. What are you guys doing today? Anything? Oh, shit. I didn't know that was on. Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Well, that is Isaac Hayes. Something else these programs here. Nobody in here. It's okay. Communication is key, folks. That's how you have fun. We did yesterday. Nobody's smashing that thumbs up either. Wow.
Yeah, nobody's talking in there, bitch, because you still listen to your faggot trolls. That's your problem, bitch. You listen to your faggot trolls when they tell you somebody's no good, and you block the decent people like me, and you listen to Austin and Marco, the two fucking assholes who you shouldn't be listening to. You listen to. And then you have the nerve to say, well, why is nobody thumbing my stream up? Why is nobody liking me? Because you're an asshole that listens to your trolls. See, what these guys did is they played the clips of when me and Gary Snowflake were battling. That's what they played to bitch. Okay? Because I stupidly played the fucking game, people. I stupidly played the fucking game. I would make a video. Gary would make a video. And then I would respond to Gary's video. And then he would respond to mine. And it got back and forth and back and forth. And it got fucking heated. Right? So a lot of the shit that I said when I was on an angry tirade, shit that I'm not proud of, is all the shit that the faggot trolls use against me when they want to make emo look bad. See, that's that's Bitch Boy's problem here. He doesn't fucking... He listens to his faggot trolls. I have gotten to the point where I no longer watch troll videos. I no longer watch troll videos. Why do I no longer watch troll videos? Because the back and forth. I'm not going to start, the back and forth. Austin's the latest troll, so I'll use him as an example. I'm not going to watch his video and then respond, and then he makes another video to my response, and it goes back and forth, and the more it goes back and forth, the more fucking angrier we both get with each other. The both it fucking goes downhill. See, but Bitch Boy's problem is he still listens to his faggot trolls, which is the worst fucking thing this guy can do. He should be blocking Austin. He should be blocking Marco. He shouldn't even be listening to these faggots. If he didn't listen to these faggots, me and him would still be friends. But these faggots got in between us. So now, I'm going to join the club like everybody else does. Every fucking morning I'm going to get up and I'm going to restream the motherfucker. He had a chance to have me as a friend. He had a chance to fucking, be nice. And I can tell you exactly when the shit went down, people. I was in his room Thursday night. I had to leave to go tape a concert. What happened after I left to go tape a concert, I don't know what happened. I don't know if Austin and his buddies went in there and started browbeating Rich. I don't know if Austin contacted my trolls and they went in and started fucking attacking the guy. We have Andrew Brame out there who claims he's got 300 plus emo Howling Wolf accounts. I don't know what happened because I wasn't home that night. I almost screen recorded that live stream. I wish I would have recorded that live stream because before I left for the concert on Thursday night, I was welcome in there. When I went to go back in his room Friday, I found out I was banned. And Bitch Boy here is one of these guys that likes to run his mouth, loves to do his stream, and then take his fucking stream down. So I don't know what the fuck happened Thursday night. It is what it is. But that's your problem, Rich. And then you just sat there and said, "Oh, nobody comes to my room. Nobody's liking me. Nobody's giving me a thumbs up because you ban the decent people and you listen to the faggot trolls." That's your problem, Rich. That's your fucking problem.
I think they should even have followed John live.
Oh, now he's doing the poor me. Maybe I shouldn't have bothered going live. Well, you would have had me in there. See, so Austin and his buddies brought up the fucking racist tirade when I got uncontrollable rage. They brought that up to Bitch Boy. They brought up shit about diapers. They brought up all kinds of shit. Not one fucking time did I type in Bitch Boy's room and talk about my fucking trolls. Not one fucking time did I chat in Rich's room and mention fucking diapers. Not one fucking time. I was never racist in Rich's fucking room. One fucking time. I was doing everything in my power to keep my fucking drama and my faggot trolls out of his fucking room. And this fucking faggot by the name of Austin had to stick his fucking nose in it. The useless piece of shit. And that's your problem, Bitch Boy. You listen to your faggot trolls like I used to do. And that's the worst fucking thing you can do. You block them. And then you pretend that the mention tab doesn't exist on YouTube. That's how you get rid of your fucking trolls. But no, you wanted to listen to Austin run his cocksucker, which if I ever meet him in person, I might rearrange that cocksucker. Just saying. But let's get back into the video where he's bitching that he's got nobody in the room because you block people. And all you talk about is, oh, I want to get up to 1,000 subs so I can get monetized. Motherfucker, the trolls ain't gonna let you get monetized, motherfucker. They took it away from Connie, Rebel. They took it away from me. They took it away from another guy I used to support, but I no longer support. They took it away from Rick Berry. There's other people who lost their monetization. And fucking banning the fucking decent people, bitch boy, out of your fucking room is not a fucking way of getting watch time hours, bitch boy, to be monetized. Your channel will never be monetized, piece of shit. You will never have a full room of people talking to you. And you want to sit there and want, well, why did I even start the live stream this morning? Because nobody's watching me. Because you banned the good people, you worthless fuck.
Chicken some cake or something to wash it down with. Sorry, buddy. Yeah.
And yes, I'm a little bit behind in the stream, so I'm playing it at a faster speed, because I gotta catch up, because when Bitch Boy goes off the air, he likes to delete his streams.
Hey, it cuts off circulation. That's stupid.
Oh, and I didn't tell you the other fucking lie. On Thursday, Austin puts out a video.
Oh, wow. Nobody's talking today. It's supposed to be a bonus trip.
On Thursday, Austin puts out a video. I just happened to see it scrolling through YouTube. They recommended it to me. And Austin goes, this emo guy does this. And this emo guy does this. And this is a guy you support, Rich. This is a guy who you have a fucking mod in your room. Austin, you worthless motherfucker. I never had a wrench in Bitch Boy's room. I never had a wrench in Bitch Boy's room. Get your fucking facts straight. I never had a wrench in Bitch Boy's fucking room. And I never brought Brahma into Bitch Boy's fucking room. Let's be clear on this, shall we?
No thumbs up. No likes. No subscribers. Must say bottom.
No likes and subscribers because you listen to your MAGA trolls and you ban all the good people, bitch boy.
I don't need a copyright strike. That'll do it.
Yeah, the guy can't even fully pay attention to his chat. He watches the fucking TV in the background. He's constantly getting copyright strikes for watching the goddamn TV in the background. And this asshole wants to be monetized? Really? You want to be monetized, motherfucker? You want to be fucking monetized? Mm. I mean, all the other faggot trolls think it's okay to steal other people's content. Everybody's been doing it to me for years, so maybe I should start doing it to other people and having fun with it. Maybe I should become an asshole troll. Because I've been the goddamn victim for so long, I might as well flip the fucking table and become an asshole.
A
And
glass
that
Elvis.
and that's what
Those
I'm
are
gonna
ceramic.
do to you, bitch boy, because you had
Nope,
a
those are both
chance for
ceramic.
me to be your friend, and you wanted to be a worthless
My mother did those
fucking
when I was a kid.
maggot.
Oh, glory, huh? Mm. No, she didn't make them. She painted them. I've seen other ones around like that, but they paint them differently. You know what I mean? Oh, shit. No.
Yeah, and that's bitch boy's other problem. What he's talking about in the background is there that the people are talking about on behind where Bitch Boy sits, because I'm not actually streaming this video because I don't want people to Google image search him, because I don't want my faggot trolls to attack this guy. So even though I'm fucking pissed off at him, I'm still trying to protect him just a little bit by not showing his fucking face. But behind him, some people call it a armoire, some people call it a wardrobe. You know, those big fucking pieces of furniture that has drawers on one side and then has the fucking two cabinet doors on the other side. And in the two cabinet doors on the other side, you have the place when you open the armoire or wardrobe or whatever the fuck you call it. Sometimes in the double door they'll have another set of shelves in the double door. Or I've seen them where you open the double doors on the wardrobe and it will have a bar where you hang up your suit jackets and your nice Sunday best. You know, like if you went to church and had suits, or if you were a lawyer or something, it would have the bar to fucking, hang up your clothes on the little fucking bar. Okay? So some people call them an armoire, some people call them a wardrobe, some people call them a dresser. But on the back, behind him, he's got these two Elvis bust statues that his mama painted, that is ceramic that his mama painted, and people talk about his statues all the fucking time. You know, he's got this fucking 57 Chevy that he's trying to rebuild. He's trying to get the fucking 57 rebuilt. But yet, he goes on eBay and buys hundreds and hundreds of fucking 80s boom boxes. Remember the big fucking boom boxes they had in the 80s with the detachable speakers and the double cassette drives? He claims he buys a whole bunch of this shit and restores it. All the money he wastes on this fucking boombox shit, he could have bought a brand new motor for that 57 Chevy, but now he keeps fucking with it. And then people keep telling him to do things to the motor, which I think they're deliberately telling him wrong information, because he can't get the fucking engine running. And he wastes money buying Matchbox cars. His fucking apartment looks like a hoarder's paradise with all the shit around him. He's living in a hoarder's paradise. And then on the side of him, on another end table, he's got two fucking blue lamps that supposedly was his mother and father's end table lamps when he was a kid. And his mother and father had those lamps in the master bedroom. So that's why he's got those two royal blue fucking table lamps, because they were his parents. Oh yeah, the fucking house looks like a hoarder's paradise.
Oh, my mother painted them. You didn't hear me correctly. Sometimes the phone and the microphone cut out. That would be the first time that's ever happened. No, she just painted them. That's all. She bought them from a store back in the day, and she decided to paint them. You know. Well, you can't be literal when it comes on here, and sometimes people don't understand. I didn't say she made them. I'm not gonna have a debate here over this. Cool for that. You want to take things literal? Be my guest. Take it any way you want. Okay. They want to get literal. Made them look like they do when she painted them. How about that? Get literal about that one. She made them look like they do when she painted them. There. Read that. I'm glad that's done with. Those are the kind of reasons why I don't do lives. That will be. Yeah, I didn't realize I had to actually give somebody a blueprint in order to understand what I'm saying. Or that there's only one way of saying something, and there's not any other way. So, whatever. Get pissed. I don't care. I gotta get back. That. It's been more than that. I'm no good. Well, welcome from England. How you doing today? Slumlord. Yeah, what's that? Yeah. Tornado Alley? Okay. That's bad news. No, you don't. They don't bother doing that. Okay, that's just crazy. Ah, I don't know what the hell happened yesterday. We had more people in here. It was a fun time. People were socializing. People were communicating with one another, even in the chat. Today's like nobody here. I don't know if it's because I'm too early in the morning or what, but
Yeah, it was
totally different from yesterday.
it. It was a Saturday night, bitch boy. So most likely everybody was up all fucking night, myself included.
I want to see what the hell it's like outside, if it's raining or not. You can't tell from these windows. I think they're tinted. Rocket. Hello, sir. How are you?
Yeah,
What are you up today? What are you up to today, Daniel? What are you doing?
This guy's got COP so fucking bad that he just went outside on the porch and had a
I may go over to
cigarette.
my car and work on it for a while. I don't know. We'll have to see. Gotta give it a little bit of time. We got a lot of overcast out here, so.
Like 3 or 4 days ago, I was watching this fucking scene, his fucking live stream. He comes out on the fucking porch because naturally most apartments you can't smoke in anymore. Comes out on his fucking porch and smokes, and then the next thing he's going. And he's still stupid enough to smoke. Still fucking stupid enough to fucking smoke with COPD. That's how my mother went. That's how my mother died. My mother died about 10 years ago. That's how she went. And it's not going to be a good, easy way to go. Bitch boy. So what happens is your lungs fill up with fluid and you're drowned in your own fucking lung fluid. That's what it does to you. It's what it did to my mother. But like I said, this guy lives in a hoarder's paradise. He buys all kinds of boom boxes. Claims he buys them to restore them and flip them and sell them. Buys Matchbox cars and other fucking toys. Is why the trolls call him a pedophile. Oh, you hang out with you hang out with you buy Matchbox cars and toys, bitch boy. So naturally the trolls are using that as ammo to go after this guy. The fucking apartment looks like a fucking hoarder's paradise. And these some asshole told him to use a feeler gauge on his 57 Chevy hydraulic lifters. You don't use a feeler gauge on fucking hydraulic lifters when you're setting the lifters and valves in a 1957 engine if it has hydraulic. You use a fucking feeler gauge if it's a non-hydraulic motor. But no, he listened to somebody in his chat, and recently, within the last couple of weeks, he's redone the valves like eight or 9 times now. Because he keeps listening to people, and he keeps fucking up the engine more and more. Like I said, I'm not going to give you his real fucking YouTube name or his fucking, channel handle, but I'll either call him 57 Chevy or I'll call him Bitch Boy. But yeah, he's out there smoking on the deck again like a fucking moron.
Might be in for some rain. Tornado Alley. That's funny. I'll leave it up there. I gotta go back over there and tighten down the valve adjustment. That's what I got to do. Simply said. Let's see, it's 1-8. I'm not even sure what the firing order is, but I know we got the valve cover say 1357 2468. So what are you doing today, Dan?
Yeah, keep fucking with that motivate bitch boy and you'll never get it running. Keep buying your Matchbox cars and keep buying
Like in
your
this hot weather that we've been having?
boxes,
Yeah,
and
kind of
you
gives you heat
never
stroke.
buy another 350 engine like you want to do.
Well, my
He
friend's house a couple of
wants
days.
to buy a fucking
I'll go back over there today.
350 engine, but he's an idiot. He wastes money on stupid stuff.
I'm just about ready to pass out in there. Didn't see a couple. And Dennis's live went off a lot of hits yesterday. It was a real good one. I told him all he had to do was just speak up, make sure people can hear him, and then have a topic to talk about, you know? He does good paintwork, so. And this other guy, Doc Fence, he's also a friend of mine, but he didn't show up last night. I'm not going to say his real name because I know where it is. Nobody's talking in here either. They got nothing to say. Or they're doing the work.
Or you blocked everybody, bitch boy. Or you blocked everybody.
Like, sir. You know, that's sarcastic as hell. Yeah. Nice breeze, man. Nice and cool out here, but also looks like it's going to rain.
I think this is fun. I think I'm going to get up.
So what's the weather up there like that for you, where you live, Daniel?
Restream this asshole. I'm thinking I'm going to start
Oh, is that
having
Furler?
fun enjoying it.
Nice to see you here. Thanks for coming alive. Okay, well, we'll keep it going even if it goes down to 0. I don't know. And my legs are swollen like my mother's was. I don't know why. I don't sit there and drink 3-liter bottles of Pepsi and potato chips. Actually, I stay away from anything carbonated. So if I drink anything, it's going to be like an Arizona iced tea or something. Nothing else. The opposite that it was actually due to the water pills that I'm taking. That's why they're swollen up like that. Man, it feels good out here. I just wish it wasn't going to rain. That's what it looks like. It's going to downpour. And you say hi, sir. It reminds me of Peppermint Patty. The Peanuts. Harold Schultz. Sonia, how you doing? Good morning, dear. How are you? Yeah, I'm up and outside already at this hour. Yep, my place. Yeah, I'm doing good. I was thinking about going over to the car, but it looks like it's going to downpour any minute. It's a nice, cool, time. There's no sun up or anything like that, so I don't have to worry about burning my backside sitting underneath the hood of that thing. Get heat stroke out there very easily. Well, welcome to my live stream. I'm all Sony. Yeah, that's like the downside to everything. You want to do something, when it's cool, and then you get dumped on by rain. But I still could go on a treasure hunt for a fuel pump, because that's the next thing that the 57 needs. Then I got to drop the gas tank and clean that out. Yeah. What's a bumblebee? Scared the hell out of me. I thought it was a yellow jacket. Bumblebees are not territorial. Yeah, it's Sunday here. I don't mind bumblebees flying around because they don't sting you. They're not territorial like a yellow jacket. With a yellow jacket, they'll sting you just by seeing you. That's it. All right, now we got some people in here. That's 6 people in here. No, I'm still not quite moved out yet. I still got stuff in the storage unit, but that's because I actually have to empty out my car in order to get more stuff to put in there, you know? Still have a few things there.
You want to bring more shit over from the storage unit? Your house is already a hoarder's paradise. Living in a hoarder's paradise. Come on. Oh, Jesus Christ.
And then this is still a mess yet, so I gotta organize that. I'm still looking for a kitchen table and chairs and some kind of cabinet, like a curio cabinet or something like that, so I can put my grandmother's carnival glass or depression glass in it, and bone china and a silver set, you know? Also have some crystal glassware. Going to paint in the rain, huh? I wish it wasn't going to rain. It feels good, man. Really? I still have to do that valve adjustment on the 57, so I started it yesterday, but I never got around to finishing it.
Here we go. Valve adjustment on the 57 for only the 500 time. When I say 500 time like that, I'm actually making fun of the fucking Christmas song. You know, the 12 days of Christmas. So when I go, for the 500 time, I'm actually doing it in the style of 5 golden rings.
Yeah, then I got to get a fuel pump. Yeah, the problem is Mother Nature is not cooperating. You know what I mean? It's like either it's hot out or it's cold out or it's raining out, you know? Just need one good day. That's it. I'm going to do the valve adjustment. I found out I could still get underneath the car, Sonia. So at least I got that much better, you know? I was under the car the other day taking the gas line off of the fuel pump. Or should I say the makeshift gas line off of the original gas line in order to put it in a gas can. So I can still get up underneath the car. That's a feat for somebody my size. Trust that. No, I'm not going to get stuck. Let's make sure we have jack stands underneath it. You know, I have 5 of them in storage. I should go and get them out. Bring them over to the car, you know? No, no, you won't. I've done it for 3 years. I've been up underneath that car so often it's not even funny. Especially when I had to do the rod bearings and the oil pump gasket, or not the oil pump, the oil pan gasket. I'm just surprised I still have the energy to be able to get down there and then get back up, you know? Exactly. I have a huge jack stand and I got 4 baby ones. So I do have to get another engine stand and I have to get an engine hoist. But they'll wait for another time. What was it, about a week ago, I actually had that car running 7 times in a row. I actually had it so close to where it was supposed to be that every time I went to fire that car up, it fired over. So yep. It's the only way you're ever going to get better. If you sit around and do nothing, you just start falling apart. That's the problem, you know? I don't need to stand around or sit around all day long and do nothing and not get anything done. Sometimes it's very little, but sometimes, you know, sometimes a lot more than I expect it to be.
Yeah, and listening to your worthless trolls will not get anything done. Let me tell you about what happened 2 weeks ago. Approximately 2 weekends ago. He goes over to the 57, sets the timing, gets in the car, and it goes and started up. But then as soon as he went to give it gas, it conked out. So then he waited a few minutes, and he started it up again. And it started up for a short amount of time and died. It started about 3 Saturdays ago. It started up 7 fucking times. And then he started listening to his fucking trolls and wannabe mechanics on the internet. Oh, you gotta change the lifters and valves to this setting, and you gotta change the lifters and valves to that setting. And So now, for the last 3 weeks, the car has not started again because he's listening to too many idiots. But yet, 3 weeks ago, the car started 7 times. And then he finally finds out that the car's not getting any fuel because the fuel pump is bad. So that's why every time he put gas in the carburetor and then went in and went, it would start, run for a few minutes while the gas in the carburetor was there and quit. But I think he's got the fucking valves and lifters so far out of fucking adjustment again because he listened to too. It's like I don't want to be bashing the Native Americans here, and I'm not trying to be an asshole when it comes to Native Americans. But you ever hear this, especially when they say it's not a good term to use anymore. But it's the only way I can put it from the old school logic. So if you're Native American, I'm not trying to bash you or make fun of your heritage or your nationality. Have you guys heard of the phrase "too many chiefs and not enough and not enough Native Americans"? Yeah, I said it in a nice way because they don't like the word that starts with an I. So you're not supposed to say the I word anymore. But everybody knows the old saying, too many chiefs and not enough a word that starts with an I. But to be kosher, I'll try to change it a little bit. Too many chiefs and not enough Native Americans. Yeah, that's what's going on with this car. So, do I think it's ever going to run again? No, because he keeps listening to morons on the internet.
So Twisted Mopar Garage, right, Sonia? He did his first live last night, his first ever live, and it went off quick. Like he was there, with the voice. The camera was right there, and the topics kept coming. It was good, Either he stayed up too late and decided to stay in today sleeping, or he just hasn't gotten to what he's going to do yet. Yeah, he did real good. I think I'm going to promote him on my main page and tell people to go see him too, because he's a good guy, you know that. And he's really good at what he does, so. I think he did, yeah. He seemed to be happy with it, He thought it went fairly well, that's what he said. I'm like, it went great. I said, should have done it more often, Some people get the first time jitters, they get a little nervous about it, He had nothing to worry about. He's got a good deep voice, that people can hear, and he had the lighting and the camera in the right position, and, the topics he was talking about what he does and stuff, and it all came out good, No, he's saying something about Saturday. He's thinking about doing it on Saturdays in the evening, so, which is usually good because, that's when most people are around. Sunday, usually people are sleeping in, They're not like me up at all hours of the night and everything else. I'm surprised there's 8 people in here now as it is. I only got 1 thumbs up, though. Oh, now it's 6. The numbers fluctuate so fast, it's kind of disturbing. Yeah, no. I don't know what the hell. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I deleted it, too. I was like, nobody's going to want to watch this shit, I don't know what the hell happened. I was sitting there for 10 minutes in the live and, talking and shit, and the next thing I know, I'm seeing it on, somebody else's page. And I'm passed out. I'm, like, snoring. I'm like, are you for real? But that's not the first time it happened. That happened when I had my house, too, if you remember. I think I was trying to actually prop my head up so it looked like I was awake. I deleted it, too. I was like, nobody's going to want to. Yeah, I know. For 2 hours. That's why I had to delete it. I didn't want it to take up any space. I almost did it again this morning. Because I don't know what it is about the damn chair. Once I throw that cover on me, man, that's it. I'm done for, I'm sure you were. You're probably yelling at your screen, wake the hell up. Look at this tired old man. Here he sits in a chair doing a live stream. Passes out in the middle of it. No matter what anybody's types to him, he can't see them because he's out like a light. Yeah, right. You go like this. I can't even see my finger. Wake up! Wake up! We're not paying you to sleep. What are you doing? Wake up! And the funny thing is, nobody's paying me yet. I'm not getting anything from YouTube for this. Been doing this all along for nothing. Well, except for to communicate with people I talk to and our friends with. Yeah, KO'd. Yep. I don't know if I should actually make coffee or if I should go and buy coffee this morning. I am half asleep here, still fighting it. Well, that's what I like doing. I don't like sitting here with a dead audience. I always try and talk to people. Like, what was it yesterday? We had a really good live here because we were all talking and joking and everything else. And
You don't like sitting there with a dead audience, but you keep blocking the decent people. That's your problem. You keep blocking the decent people.
get along. And people were like, "What's going on in here?" We're like, "We're just shooting the shit, talking crap, having a little fun. No big deal." Oh man, I love it when it's like overcast and like this. As long as it doesn't rain, it'll be fine. I can be out here all day like this. Well, Dennis is definitely one of the friends. He's definitely a friend. Let's see. Knucklehead is definitely a friend. What was the other one's name? There's another one on here. He's a friend. And then there was this guy that's Doc, whatever the heck his name is. He's a friend. I actually have these people on YouTube. Doc, I've talked to on the phone. Knucklehead, I've talked to on the phone. The other Customs, whatever it is. Damn, I can't think of the first name. But I got a handful of friends, and they stick with me regardless. All the other crap that's been going on. But yes, like I said, we have fun, and that's what I want to do. I want to come on here and be sociable with people and just whatever comes up in conversation. You want a cup of tea?
And you had me as a friend until you listened to that useless piece of shit by the name of Austin. You had me as a friend, bitch.
I want a cup of coffee. I need some strong oomph to wake me up. Some guy came in there yesterday. When I was sitting in front of the two Elvis Presley bus. He goes, "Oh, 3 Elvis Presley heads." I said, "Please don't come here with that." And then he goes, "Wait, one of them just moved." Yeah, mine. That's the only one that moved. Yeah, I know. And Dennis told me about that yesterday. So they actually tried to threaten him. Well, if you support a pedo or whatever the hell kind of crap they're trying to place on me, then we're going to have to make fun of you, Bubba. That's what they said, making threats. But you know what? I'll let you in on a secret. You don't threaten cops. They don't take kindly to that. And there was 2 of them in there. And the other one I know his real name. So you can't block them though, Sony, because what they do is they turn on their 4K TV that has a YouTube app on it. And what they do is they go to the YouTube app and they'll go to your profile and they'll play a video in the background on TV. And what they'll do is they'll record it with their cell phone. You understand what I'm saying? And then what they'll do is they'll take the context from what they recorded, put it on their channel illegally because it's it's against the guidelines of the community. But they don't care because they think nobody can touch them. But they're being watched. Let's just put it that way. All that crap that they pulled, going to backfire in their face. But anyway, like I said, you just don't do that. Oh yeah. They called me a pedo. They called me a map. They called me a racist. They don't know jack shit about me. They don't know nothing about me. Nothing at all. They don't know the people I know. They don't know what I've done for a living. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you shouldn't go counting your chickens before they hatch if you don't know who you're dealing with. You think you know who you're dealing with, but you don't know the true outcome of what the person is, or what they've done, or where they've been, or who they know. And the more idle threats you make, and the more labels you try and put on somebody that are falsified, the quicker that's going to backfire in your face. So anyway, I don't want to talk about that. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to try and promote my damn channel, damn it. I need my numbers to go up, not down. Well, the thing is, though, you have to actually have a thick skin. You're going to get them no matter where you go. Like I said before, you're going to get them on here all the time. Some are worse than others, And it's usually because they have a mental deficiency or they're very sick upstairs, You mean turning it this way? It doesn't work, see? My phone keeps playing Bill USA. So it actually, it keeps blocking it out. No, actually, it's this way that actually does it. The smaller screen, that's what they're looking for. Less space. I guess somehow it makes it seem like it's shorter, so psychologically messes with the brain and makes people want to see shorter films. They don't want to see the full thing, There's a lot of people that are like that. They just don't have the attention span for it, so they don't want to see it. Either that or they got a busy day or something like that, and they figure, well, let's look shorter, so we'll just do it this way. Yeah. You got this antique shop up the road. I want to see if they're open today. This does rain. I don't want to cancel out my day based on weather, you know. Maybe I'll go to the antique shop and do some antiquing. I got
You want to do some more antiquing, but yet you claim you want to buy a new motor for the 57 Chevy. Here we go. Wasting money again. Here we go.
make a pit stop, so I'm gonna bring this back inside. Oh, oh.
But he's right. He's right. These trolls that he has went after his other buddies and try to break up the relationship with Bitch Boy's other friends, like he just said. That's what they did to me. That's exactly what the trolls did to me. Oh, he's hanging out with a guy by the name of Jay, Emo's brother? Well, let's fuck with Jay, Emo's brothers, until he turns on Emo and leaves Emo. Oh, let's fucking troll Amanda until Amanda leaves Emo and turns on Emo. Let's fuck with Gen T until Gen T fucking fucking turns on Emo. Who else did I have in there as a friend back in the day? Well, you get the gist. That's what they're doing. Only unfortunately, Rich fell for the trolls' lies when it came to me. He was stupid enough to fall for it. Because he's a moron.
Okay, power cord. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Yeah, and then for a while, me and Lady Di were enemies because the trolls worked on Lady Di and kept harassing Lady Di because she supported me, right? And then another one, Poor Dirt Farmer. Another one that was harassed into leaving me. That's why when I go live, I got nobody left. Because that's the game they play. They drove everybody out of here. One by one by one by one. And this is why I was supporting this guy. Because they're restreaming him all the time. Like they do me. They're trying to drive his friends away. Like they did me. They're trying to call him a P-word. Like they did with me. Because that's the trolls' number one playing card. Everybody's a P. It's like, who isn't a P nowadays? Because that's the trolls' playing card. They like to throw that fucking P word around like it's the best thing since sliced bread. So you just heard him say, oh, they're trying to drive his friend Dennis away, which is an ex-cop. They're trying to drive his friend away who lives in Maine. His handle starts with 207. They're trying to drive him out of this guy's room. Because what Mako and Austin's fucking objective is to do what the trolls did to me. When I open up a panel, when I open a live stream, the trolls want this guy all by himself. They want him all by himself. Okay, that's what they want. How many times have you heard me sing that song? I'm tired of being all by myself. I'm tired of being all by myself. Because that's what the trolls have done. They drove everybody away. And they're trying to do it to Bitch Boy. This is why I was supporting Bitch Boy. Because I know what he's going through. And then he decided to fucking turn on me and listen to the bullshit of fucking YouTube. So I wasn't gonna attack this guy. I was never gonna restream him. I was never going to be his enemy. But he forced my fucking hand. By blocking me and siding with the faggot trolls. There's a scene in the Gotti movie. And Gotti's sitting at the Raven Night Social Club. And the guy comes in. And he's like really haggard looking. And he goes, Neil, what the fuck is the matter with you? I've been up all fucking night, John. Up all night for what? Negotiating your life. Because you killed somebody that you had no permission to kill. And I fought for you. And we begged Paulie to give you a pass. So they didn't kill John Gotti for killing somebody that he wasn't supposed to kill. And then Neil Delacroix says to John Gotti, don't ever force my hand, John. Don't ever make me have to come in here with two, because they called the hitmen zips back then. Don't make me come in here with two zips and have to end you, John. Don't ever force my hand. And I'm the same way. I'll be loyal to you. I will treat you with respect. But when Rich blocked me, he fucking forced my fucking hand. Okay? He forced my fucking hand to become his fucking enemy. Now I'm his fucking enemy because he wanted to listen to a bunch of maggot trolls.
Now me. JR. I want to shot JR too. He shot the sheriff, but he didn't shoot the deputy. Paging Dr. Floyd. Let's see. What was that? Well, this one comes in here and tries to denounce who I am. So I think I wound up kicking him out already once. Doesn't matter how YouTube works. I do it my way. Just like everybody else does it their way. And just because you say so doesn't make it so. If you want to debate and have problems with people, you can go somewhere else and do it. People don't have time for other people's short-sightedness. I don't go to your live and tell you how to do yours. Don't come in mine and tell me how to do mine. Rap.
Don't tell you how to do yours. Did I just hear you say did I just hear that right? Don't tell me how to do yours. When you listen to your faggot trolls and you took their fucking side and you kicked me out of your fucking room, you don't let people tell you what to do, asshole. You're a fucking liar, bitch boy. You're a fucking liar. I just came in from getting a soda downstairs, and I heard that.
Exactly.
I was like, "What
Doesn't matter how
the
YouTube works.
fuck?"
Yep. And I like you coming to me. No problem. No problem sitting here talking. You know, nothing wrong with that at all. Other people have a problem with it. That's their problem. It's pretty good there, Kim Track. Thank you. That's no problem. It's like when Dennis comes in here, I like talking to him. Same thing with Knucklehead. And Tim Harris, when he comes in here, I like talking to him. You know, there's no debate issue. It's not like, you know, we're not trying to fight each other. We're just trying to, you know, have fun, communicate. And some people have problems with that, you know?
Yeah, we're trying to have fun too until you ban me.
Yeah, I got a couple of the valves done.
asshole,
Valve
till you
adjustments.
ban me.
Not all of them. I think I did like 2 of them and then I stopped because the heat was too much. Even my buddy Larry didn't do anything. We both just sat in a chair drinking water, cold water, and hanging out in the shade, just shooting shit, you know? It got too hot. And my car is sitting in an area like at a certain time. It just gets really, really hot. And you can't sit there long working on anything. Eight people and 2 likes. How did you get back in here, Kim? I don't see you subscribe. They have a list of your subscribers, so you can see who subscribed and who hasn't. It's like everybody else on here. It's only like 25% of the people that are actually coming in to talk are actually people that are subscribed, you know? Some people actually say that they did subscribe, and come on, you can look at the list and see if they have or not, you know?
I would have came in and chat if you didn't ban me, motherfucker. If you didn't ban me.
No. I'm kind of leery about you because I heard that there's another name attached to your name, Kim, and it's called Trap. So watch what is said to you. TRAP. I don't know what that's all about, but I don't give out too much information when I'm giving a heads up about somebody. Not that I do anyway, but see now, Sonia, I know her. She's been here for a while. She hasn't raised any alarms or any reasons to untrust her, you know? Yeah. I was told yesterday that your full name, Kim, has another word on the end of it. TRAP, trap. So that you're not here just to socialize. You're here to do other things. I don't know what that's all about. And I don't care to find out what it's all about. Some people come in here just to gather information. Like they think they got somebody that's either a criminal or something like that. And you don't have that luck with me. You're not going to find anything on me. Nobody ever will. I know too many people, and I have had too good of a life to destroy my own life, you know? I just don't want people with a hidden agenda. Let's just say it that way. If you have a hidden agenda, be my guest. Go on, you know? Just a little bit too bothered by the whole mess that's been going on lately. There's enough, you know? Don't need more drama in here. Yeah, Pediasure. Now, you know what? Go see how much cholesterol is in that shit. That's what you're putting in your kids' arteries. Yeah, that's exactly what I was told yesterday. She's not who she is saying she is. She goes, I was told to watch what I say around her, and that her other word is known as trap. So that's what that's all about. The Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Wonder which one this is. It is on TV. It's not on DVD. I have my DVDs over there on the shelf. Yep, and I have radios that look just like the ones I use in the opening credits. Well, you just got to be careful, Kim. That's the whole thing, you know. Some people could come in here with a hidden agenda and, you know, try and make problems for people. You know, I'm too old for that. I don't need the drama, you know. And I was told by a good source. I was told by a cop. And I don't think that person would lie to me about something like that. So that's all I'm saying, you know. It's all right that you're in here. You want to be in here, that's fine. I'm just not going to talk about anything private, that's all. Yeah. Yep. I know a couple of them. I talked to them offline. Well, not offline. Well, offline, yeah, I talked to them on the phone. No, I'm not doing anything. I'm not trying to find out anything about you. I didn't ask about you. I'm not talking about that. It's not as severe as you're making it out to be. Well, you know, the thing is when you're on a keyboard, it's kind of hard to tell who you are. You could be anybody. You could be a doctor. You could be a firefighter. You could be a nurse. You could be a veterinarian. You can work at a supermarket. You can work at an auto parts store. You know what I'm saying? It's like nobody sees you, so my face is displayed out here for everybody to see. So that's the difference, you know.
So here's an example of what I'm talking about. He listens to the stupidest fucking people. Bitch boy listens to the stupidest people. Because he's talking about Kim, right? How he was warned by other people, don't hang out with Kim because she's no good. Are you kidding me? A cop told you what? I have never been in trouble with the law in my life. My name is not my handle, okay, which I'm not going to say because I'm not going to dox the person. Honey, you got YouTube all twisted up. My God, you're talking about it again? I'm sorry, but I really believe that you are one. That's all you talk about. And it's very disturbing. Because there was another line about him being a P-word. And then she stormed out of the fucking room. See, this is what I mean. He's not running his own goddamn channel. He's listening to people, and he's banning good fucking people. This is bitch boy's fucking problem. Right here. Here's an example of bitch boy's fucking problem. Oh, get rid of Emo Hollywood, because he's no good. And I never once brought up drama in this room. Not one fucking time. Half the time I said hi and then didn't even talk again. The whole live stream.
Now, sometimes they do that, though. You know, you get people that are on here that are actually pedos. They actually do search people, you know. And then other times people actually come on here and they'll search somebody who they think is one, but is not. And they'll try and make it stick anyway, you know. Being that that's what the massive conversation was all about at that time period, you know. Well, you want to know what brought it on, so there you go. Yeah, well, and because of that, Not so much for that. I don't need that in my life.
Yeah, and he just blocked Kim because he listened to assholes telling him how to run his live stream. So he probably just blocked another decent fucking human being.
Yep.
This
See,
is
if they were
why.
actually here to, support me, they wouldn't act like that.
This is why Bitch Boy's channel will never be monetized. This is why Bitch Boy's channel will never grow.
They're not here. They have a life, It's like they have work and everything else, and that's when when I have to take care of it myself. I was warned about this yesterday, so that person is not who they appear to be. That they have another hidden agenda or something like that. So that's what I was told. I'm not saying much around her because it's not going to be good. Knucklehead, hey, how you doing? Cool. Oh yeah, whose birthday? Oh, okay. Your cousin younger than you or older than you? Or, adult or kid? That'll actually place what kind of party you're having. Are saying it's supposed to thunder out? Hey, what's up, Bobby? How you doing? No, I think you're still sleeping. It's still early on a Sunday. Crunklehead. Hey, Sonia, see how quick that person left? All it took was a little pushing. There's something wrong with that one. I don't know what the hell it is, but I want to find out. Got all defensive and everything. This wasn't even subscribed. I'm like, you're going to come back in here and act like everything's peachy keen, and the only thing you're trying to do is gather information. Mm-hmm. A lot of other people did too, Bobby. I have friends that actually talk to me from here on Facebook. Doesn't look like I'm going to be doing anything. It's dark here. It really is like dark. And it's 8 o'clock in the morning. It should be actually bright light here. Also, I'm going to do more than rain. It's supposed to downpour here and have lightning and thunder. Nope, not correct at all. Somebody's disturbed way of labeling people. No evidence to back it up. Never charged of it. Not interested in destroying my life over that kind of garbage. I got better things to do with my days. That's just a way for somebody to get, what do they call that? More subscribers and draw more attention to them so that their channel blows up. That's what it's all about. And I actually have a couple of people that are actually police that know that that's all falsified crap. And the people that post it also know it's falsified crap. They just label people because they don't fit their motif. And they figure that they'll sit there and have a lot of people believe in it. Because they're mentally sick in the head. That's why. That's the truth behind it. Don't get me to waste my time doing that. I'm not interested in destroying my life over that crap.
So the party just commented on now. Somebody just said, let me fucking go back and see if I say it. It usually states in Bitch Boy's room, a lot of people are calling you a word that starts with a P. Is this correct? And that's what he was just responding to. That comment in the chat. Because that's what they've labeled this guy as. Half the 1A community is labeled that. Because, like I said, they think throwing the P word around is like they got they got the ace. That's what they think. These twisted morons. They think they got the ace. Oh, well, we'll call them this, and then everybody will believe it. Yeah. They're doing it to him. They try to do it to me. And I don't give a fuck what you think. And if you're stupid enough to believe that online garbage, then fuck you then.
All right, Knucklehead, we'll see you later. Have a good day. Oh, okay. All right. Cool. That's cool. Oh, I should go to the car. I thought you go to the antique shop. I have to get gas in my car. I know that. I'm like running low on that shit. Yeah, the only thing they're trying to do is get their channel to go viral. That's all. Get blown up and get attention. That's the only reason why they're doing this. Because there's nothing rational about anything that they posted. You don't just come out and throw a label on somebody unless they've actually been charged with it. And if they haven't been charged with it, you don't have a right calling somebody that at all. See, yeah. Drama for subs. Drama for subs. That's all they really want is drama for subs. They gotta work green. They gotta work green. They'll stick a label on you no matter even if you're sane. You're not of their clique. You're not of their clique. So here they go giving you a hard time quick, you know? Yeah, right. No, just poems, that's all. Or shit that I make up along the way off the top of my head. When they say, don't quit your day job. 15 people and 4 likes. All right, Sonia, you have a good day. Good morning, Dennis. How are you?
Yeah, and he's always bitching about the likes in this live stream. I used to give him a like every time I watched him. Now I won't give him a like. Fuck you and your likes.
Yeah, I think we're supposed to get that here soon. Looks like it might be an antiquing day. I might go to an antique place called Strawberry's Coop. Hang out there for a while, go through the aisles and see what's on the shelf that's not really antiques. You know? Yeah, your live went very well last night, man. You did very good. You used your voice. It wasn't like this. It wasn't like, yeah, well, I'm trying to paint a car and I'm sandblasting another car so people can hear you. You know, you did it. You did good. I'm sure you got a bunch of subscribers last night too. You check your subscriber list, see how many you have. So I got rid of Kim Trap this morning, Dennis. She hadn't even subscribed, so we knew something was up right then and there. Kind of pissed her off to get her out of here, you know. Don't need that shit in here. Yesterday it got so hot, me and Larry were actually sitting in chairs, drinking cold water, sitting in the shade. What the hell? The car, I put the damn camera on the car, I think, for like an hour or two. Just didn't do anything to it, you know. Ah. I will be working on a Sunday. Got a cherry picker on top of the bucket. And that, my friend, is how you grow your channel. Because now you got to watch out for the haters, because every social media platform has it. You're going to get them too. Really? We get lightning and thunder too? High winds? Because that's what they're calling for over here. Uh, uh. Wow. Are you in a tornado zone or anything like that? Yeah, then you have to sleep until 5 and walk up again, right? Something in my, I don't know if it's a nibbler or sleeper, whatever I want to call it. Yeah, Sonya was in here for a while. She met the Kim person, and then I pretty much told her that we don't deal with people that have hidden agendas, and we don't like people that don't subscribe. Well, I mean, come in here and act like we're all part of the clique. 18 people and 5 likes. People can't smash that thumbs up button. Coffee, yeah, you sound like me. What was it? Tweet from South Park.
No,
Tweet from South Park says I need coffee, coffee, coffee.
I'm not gonna smash
Like
that
that.
like button because
Actually,
you
I should go turn mine on.
faggot.
I'm gonna need a little too.
Fucking ban me.
Don't always have to go rolling out to the store to get coffee, Oof. Okay. There it is.
Matter of fact, I just disliked this live stream. Deliberately gave it a thumbs down. So my likes are now gonna go, my up thumbs are now gonna go down to the down thumbs because you wanted to fuck with me.
I gotta wait for a little bit for mine to heat up. turned it off as soon as I got my cup early this morning. So that way it didn't taste nasty if I heat it back up, you know. That's the trick of coffee. If you're gonna stop, you know, drinking it in the morning, and then you go back at it, turn it off, and then turn it back on when you want it again, you know, within the same day. You still here, Dennis? Or did my phone act up again? Oh, okay. What money? I did not see no money. I'm in my comfortable zone again. You know, like Archie Bunker has his chair. This chair will make you pass out, man. Oh, you got a comforter on you. Yeah. Yep, 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 yep.
All right, and yes, we caught back up to real time before we ended the goddamn stream. So now we're in normal mode again. Yep, now he's falling asleep in his chair. He did that like 6 or 7 days ago. He did that. He fell asleep in his chair on a live stream. Started the live stream and then fell asleep for 2.5 fucking hours. Now I didn't actually sit there and watch him for 2.5 hours. I just left his stream playing on in the background, so at least the asshole would get some watch time minutes. And I went and watched other fucking videos. And then once I heard his voice come on, and he said, "Oh, I fell asleep during the stream. How long have I been live? 2 hours? 2+ hours, and I fell asleep? Oh, fuck this, guys. I'm gonna end the stream." So I didn't sit there and actually watch him the whole time while he was sleeping. I watched other fucking videos. I wasn't gonna waste my time doing that. But I gave the asshole the watch time minutes, though. And what's my gratitude for it? Oh, I'm gonna listen to Austin and I'm gonna throw you out, Evo. Yeah, that was my gratitude for it.
I have to do this a little bit faster because I'm actually falling asleep in this chair, man.
Said, you need to unsubscribe from Austin, Rich. You need to ban Austin. Every time he tags your videos, pretend to mention tab in YouTube doesn't exist. Don't watch Austin's shit. That's your problem. Because, like I said, when I was on YouTube and said a few things that I wasn't fucking proud of, it was because Gary would make a video, I'd make a response. Gary would make another video, I'd make a response. And it was going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And the drama got worse and worse and worse and worse. And then when Billy the Fridge's crew came after me, every time Billy the Fridge's crew made a fucking video about me, they kept tagging me because they wanted me to go to the mention tab in the YouTube studio and see the videos of every time I was tagging and start the shit with Billy. Billy making a video, I respond. Billy making a video, I respond. And the cesspool continues. No, I decided after the Gary incident that I wasn't going to do the back and forth shit anymore. So now I pretend that tab doesn't exist. All these faggot trolls can tag me all they want, and I don't watch their fucking videos.
Oh, I give you this bonus.
Because I go over there and I look to see if I have any comments, and I respond and I publish them or I remove the ones I want. But I pretend the mention tab doesn't exist for me. That's what that's what Rich's problem is. He's got to pretend the fucking mention tab doesn't fucking exist and stop watching Austin. Stop watching the jackass father and son team out of Boston, Massachusetts. Block those motherfuckers. Unsubscribe from those motherfuckers. Don't watch those motherfuckers either. And for God's sakes, bitch boy, stay off the goddamn mention tab. Because you're not going to get anywhere fighting the trolls with the merry-go-round, round, merry-go-round. Yeah, I learned that the hard way. And a lot of the shit the trolls have on me was said when I was in fits of anger and couldn't control myself. But now, they'll keep it for 10 fucking thousand years as evidence. Oh, we got... And that's what they get. And so they sent a bunch of videos to Rich, and Rich just, aka Bitch Boy, and he decided to fucking block me.
Crap. Well, I guess that's garbage now.
That's your fucking problem. You listen
Oh,
to
God,
the people you
please
shouldn't
don't
be
start with
fucking
me.
listening to.
I don't need the drama this morning, huh?
Another troll trolling around the B word again.
Of course, they're disturbed in the head, that's why. They're trying to get their channel attention by trying to go viral. The only problem is I've never been charged with that, so they can't call me that. They're sick, demented idiots.
Neither have I, Rich, but they do it to me too.
I like to label somebody before anything's ever charged. Can't do that to somebody.
Oh, they do it. They do it.
And I actually have people watching them. No, I've never been charged because I'm not interested in destroying my life. That's why I say it that way. And if you're going to come in here and debate with me, I'm going to kick you the hell out of here. I don't think the way you think. I think the logical way. If there's no charge, you don't have a right to call somebody that, period. You can't call somebody a pedo if they're not a pedo.
Exactly, but they do.
That's like calling somebody black when they're white. You can't do that either. Goodbye, asshole. Fucking douchebag. Another sick fuck. Exactly. See what I'm saying? That's a shit. That fucker came in here this morning and pulled that crap. I let it go because they left. Then he comes back in and pulls the same shit all over again. Like I need to explain to him in exact detail of why I'm not a pedo. I'm just not. That's all there is to it. Somebody saying I am does not mean I am. People are really mentally twisted in the head, I'm telling you. Yeah, so that's why he's doing that. He's doing that to go viral so that way he can get attention for his channel. That's the whole point behind it. Sick, twisted freak. Oh, and Dennis, I'm not the mob. What the fuck? Exactly. They got some hidden skeletons in their closet that they don't want, you know, brought into life, or light. Nope. And that's why I deleted them just as quick as they came in here because I knew he was going to start shit.
So, like I said, the reason why I supported this guy is because his faggot trolls are doing all the same playbook, all the same tricks, all the same gimmicks, all the
That's
same,
something I can do today. I don't have to. I don't
all
have
the
to.
same name calling, all the same browbeating, all the same throwing the pre-word around. That's why I supported this guy. And then he fucking blocks me? Unfucking believable. Unfucking believable. So I felt sorry for this guy. Because he's going through everything that I went through. The re-streaming, the calling him names, the saying he's got a criminal record when he doesn't have a criminal record. Jesus Christ.
Get out of the car in order to do that, except to go into the store. Exactly. Exactly. That's why I deleted him, knucklehead. I'm not having that shit every fucking day, you know? I'm sorry, my opinion of things are not the same way they see things. Nevertheless, I still think it's wrong. You know, you shouldn't go after anybody who's a child. They have every right to their innocence of being a child. And I think that anybody that does go after anybody that's underage should be put in jail because there's something wrong with them mentally. It just happens, however, that I'm not one of them people. I don't go after people like that. Yeah, but I just want to make sure it works. And I hate to waste money, Dennis, on a pump that's not going to work because I've seen what's his name from Pole Barn buy the carburetors and stuff like that, and they didn't work, and he just threw them away. Like I don't have money to throw away like that. I'd rather pay one time for a good part than pay three times for a bad part. And that snake shed his skin again, the one that's in my car. He's hiding right next to the fan motor on the passenger side, right down in a little gully there near the battery. Yeah, you just got to make sure it's not near any gas, so the sparks from the battery don't cause it to catch fire. Boom. Well, folks, that'll be the end of the '57 Chevy. Rest in peace, or pieces. No, I know. I'm just being sarcastic. Did you get your coffee yet, Dennis? I got mine right here.
And no, I don't have my coffee because I don't drink coffee. I'm a hot chocolate guy. I love hot chocolate. But I'm sure as hell not going to drink it now during the summer. Absolutely not. I don't do hot drinks in the summer. So I won't start that shit up again
I haven't done it once, Dennis.
until October.
No, no, my luck, it would go boom. That'll be the end of it. How many times have I had to adjust those valves now? Shit.
500 times because you listen to idiots. Yeah, but before I do any of that stuff in like the end of the summer, when it gets in the fall and starts getting fucking cold, then I'll break out the hot chocolate again. Only this winter I'm gonna have to get one of those Keurigs or however the fuck you say it, because I went to Aldi's and I thought I was buying hot chocolate, But no, I bought the little fucking cups that go in a fucking one of those stupid cup coffee makers. So now I gotta buy one. So now I got a whole fucking box of like 100 fucking packages of hot chocolate that are made for a fucking machine I don't have. So I'm gonna have to get a Keurig or whatever the fuck they call that thing.
Oh, okay.
But on a side note, I love Aldi's. I'm in Aldi's more than I'm in Walmart. I absolutely love Aldi's supermarket. The only thing,
Six of people.
the only thing that gets me pissed off about the Aldi's supermarket is they need to hire a fucking janitor. Because the fucking janitor that they have right now at Aldi's isn't cutting it. Because every time I go into fucking Aldi's, the fucking floors are so fucking disgusting. You go in Walmart, the fucking floors are gleaming. You go in, and there's 3 other supermarkets in town. You go into their stores, the floors are fucking gleaming. You go into the Dollar Tree, the fucking floors are fucking gleaming in the store. You go to the fucking Dollar General, the stores are fucking shiny and gleaming. You go to fucking CVS, the fucking floors are shining and gleaming. You go to fucking Aldi's, and the fucking floors are just absolutely the fucking disgusting in our Aldi's. They should be fucking ashamed of themselves running a fucking store like that. Yeah, I like Aldi's because they have a lot of shit cheaper than Walmart. And when you're on disability, you go to the cheapest store. My roommate likes going to fucking Walmart and buying everything at once. Well, I don't want to waste gas and go to this store 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 and go to that store. But when you're on fucking disability and you have limited fucking funds, you have to go to the cheapest fucking stores to make that fucking check last. Especially when my fucking MAGA trolls got me demonetized. Because they were jealous that I was making a lousy $5 a day on YouTube. They were fucking jealous over it. So I shop around. I go to the fucking cheapest stores because I try to get as much bang for my buck. Why should I go into Walmart and buy a fucking bag of Doritos at almost $7 fucking a bag when I can go into Aldi's for $2.50 and buy a fucking fake version of a Dorito made out of Canada, and it tastes the same way? Why should I go into Walmart and buy Cheetos for over those little square cheese crackers? Why should I go into Walmart and buy those Cheez-Its? I said Cheetos, but Cheez-Its at over $5 a box when I can go into Aldi's and get a generic version of the same fucking thing for like $2.50. But yeah, I love Aldi's, but the floors in the fucking Aldi's, it was around here, the fucking floors are totally disgusting. Hire a fucking janitor, will ya?
In here. Oh yeah, that's something I have with me all the time. I can't take the one out of here and bring it with me. I have a little one that's over in my storage facility, but what the hell good is it over there? Yeah. Has the storms calmed down by you yet, Dennis, or no? Uh, High winds, thunder, lightning, downpouring rain. Brick. Shank. Yeah. See, I need some kind of like little cupboard in the bathroom so that way I can put my towels in it. Like I ran out of space, you know? Either that or I have to better organize that closet. Two 22.47. Hello, how you doing? Welcome to my live.
Yeah, one of Bitch Boy's mods says, yeah, that
And we're kind of like
it's time for me
running
to
out of
get.
things to say in here because there's not enough people in here.
It's time for me to get ready for church. It's church time for me. I don't do the holy roller thing no more. I don't do the holy roller thing anymore, and I'll explain in a minute. But I think Bitch Boy's getting ready to end his live stream.
Here, without a negative attitude. Hmm. Not a whole hell of a lot, Dennis. I'm getting ready to get the storms you have now. I might go to an antique store or something and go browsing in there for a while, you know, just so I can get out of the house. Oh, no, you do your thing and have a good time, and we'll see you probably this evening, you know. Or you can always text me on, you know what. Yeah. That was a weird morning, I'll tell you. Did you have your coffee yet, Dennis? Maybe.
Yeah, and there we just ended the live stream and put it on private, so we lost the tail end of it. Because YouTube didn't want to fucking start for me this morning. YouTube wanted to aggravate me, and he kept saying, well, you don't have the right resolution set for YouTube. So it took me like 18 times to get the stream going, but yeah. So we missed probably the last minute or so of whatever he said. But one of his mods says, oh, it's time to go to church. I gave up on that shit. I literally gave up on that shit. Because I'm tired of getting told by God, fuck you. That's why I gave up going to church. Literally. Why did I have a professional DJ business? God told me, fuck you. You can't be successful. Wanted to have a successful YouTube channel. God told me to fuck you. Always wanted more money and a better financial situation. And God's always told me, fuck you. So I'm to the point where I believe in him. I don't condone his behavior. Like I don't condone Jesus and God sitting on his fucking ass, not doing anything, while a fucking bunch of worthless faggot trolls fucking attack me. So, do I believe in God? Yes, I believe in God, but I don't condone his fucking behavior. Help me win the lottery. Fuck you. Help me be successful on YouTube. Fuck you. That's what I get from God all the time. When I ran my radio station, I used to play 7 hours of fucking church services on a Sunday, and I used to have to play them manually, which meant I had to sit here for 7 hours and listen to holy roller shit. And then I would no sooner get off the air, and then the busting of my balls all fucking day Sunday. God telling me to fuck you. Well, no. God, it's now fuck you. Because I don't waste my time anymore serving an asshole that just sits on his ass and lets good people get fucking attacked. So that's why I don't do the holy roller, praise Jesus, I'm gonna kiss his ass today. No, I don't do that anymore. My days of kissing God's ass are over. My mother used to donate thousands to Jimmy Swaggart, thousands to fucking Jerry Falwell. Well, if you tied 10% of your earnings, God will bless you. Yeah, that's why my mother died a pauper, right? That's why my mother died a fucking pauper, and Jerry Falwell and Swaggart and all the other people died rich. Because they had suckers like my mother throwing fucking money in the offering plate. Yeah, I don't do the fucking holy roller shit no more. No. I used to kiss God's ass, go to church and everything, and then the minute I came out of church, I would start getting fucked over, getting aggravated, getting things pissing me off. So, God's done nothing for me lately. Hasn't done a goddamn thing. So why should I kiss his ass and go to church and praise Jesus? Hallelujah. Please. Please. But that concludes this live stream. I appreciate everybody tuning in and supporting the show. If you listened, you listened. If you didn't listen, oh well. I'm going to go back to bed now. And as Bitch Boy's moderator just said, oh, I got to get ready for church. Well, his fucking moderator, the one that's getting ready for church, supposedly is having all kinds of thunder showers and tornado warnings and all that shit today. Last night I happened to be on listening to a live stream, and my phone weather bug goes off with the little cricket chirp that it does, and it goes and I typed in the chat room, I said, oh great, now I got a tornado warning, because I saw the word tornado in the message and assumed it was a tornado warning. So I kind of jumped the gun on that one a little bit. So I then took a minute to actually read what the message said. And then it wasn't a warning, it was a watch. So. But it came in about 10:30 last night. Oh, in your area, between now and da-da-da-da-da-da-da, a strong line of thunder showers will be moving in, and you may have a possibility of a tornado. So, yeah, I'm dealing with that shit right now. Then it cost $8:30 last night. I'm trying to enjoy a cookout. We're cooking out on the fucking grill. I'm listening to Lady Di's live stream. I'm having a good time in Lady Di's live stream. I'm sitting outside. We got the grill going. We're cooking. And while I'm watching Lady Di's live stream, I hear kaboom, ba bum bum ba bum bum ba bum 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 ba bum bum, and I'm like, you asshole. See? This is what I'm talking about, God fucking me. He knew I wanted to have a night of sitting outside. He knew I wanted to have a barbecue grill last night, cookout last night. And what does God do? He fucks me with a boom, 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 boom. Okay? Jesus Christ. But I gotta admit, I do also like it when God does it to himself. Not only does God fuck me and other people, and he caters to my trolls, obviously, because they have successful life, and Emo has shit. But God also, every once in a while, does it to himself. Oh, a tornado went through Houston last night, and it tore apart the Houston First Baptist Church. Well, I would consider that God doing it to himself. Another issue of God doing it to himself is when Notre Dame had the fire, the Catholic Church. All of a sudden, that place caught fire and went up quick. That was God doing it to himself. I've seen stories where, oh, the church was struck by lightning and it burnt down. Yeah, that's God doing it to himself. So he fucks himself too. Everybody's gonna say that's a worldly possession. How are you considering it God fucking himself? How am I considering it God fucking himself? Is because what did I say? Welcome to God's house. You're in the house of God. And we're gonna worship the Lord this morning. Let's do the doxology. Oh, praise Father, Son, and Heavenly Ghost. Amen. So if it's his house, and he destroys the fucking house in the storm, isn't he doing it to himself? It's not hard to figure. So yeah, I have big issues with God right now. I believe in him, but I don't like how he fucking sat on his fucking ass and allowed Gary Snowflake to attack me. I don't like how God sat on his fucking ass and allowed Billy the Fridge to attack me. I don't like how fucking God sat on his fucking ass and allowed Austin to attack me and get me blocked out of Bitch Boy's room. Try to start a successful online radio show. Got fucked. Tried to start it back in the early 2000s. Went out and bought like $3,000 worth of sound equipment. Because I wanted to go to bars and do karaoke and shit. And have a fucking successful DJ business. And God told me to fuck you. So, that's why I now say, fuck you, God. Because God has pissed me off. What has he done for me lately? What has he done for me lately? Mike is dying of stage 4 cancer. You think he'll fucking help? Nah. You think he's gonna help Mike? Of course not. He just sits on his fucking throne and lets all this bad shit happen to good fucking people. And I'm tired of it. That's why I don't do the fucking religion thing anymore. I got better things to do than go to church and waste my money in an offering plate and waste my time in church for an hour, walk out of the fucking church and then have God fuck me by having a war with my trolls right after I get out of church, where I couldn't even have a Sunday in peace. You know, that was my thank you. Oh, you worship me and you kiss my ass and you put money in the offering plate, but now you're home now and you're on the computer and you're just trying to have a good time with your friends, and I'm gonna let the trolls walk all over you. Yeah. I have a big problem with fucking religion. A big problem with fucking religion. And if people don't fucking like it, too fucking bad. So anyway, one of the guys who I'm gonna quote here in a minute, his name is Lionel. From 1999 to 2015, he had a very successful talk show on fucking WABC radio. He had a talk show that was very successful, and at the end of his show every night, he used to say, "That's it, folks. Show's over. The monkey's dead. See ya." So I kind of stole his ending a little bit. And he just recently went back to WABC radio. So Monday through Friday, I think it's like 2 a.m. on WABC radio in New York. you can listen to the Lionel show again. And at the end of his show, he'll say, "Show's over, monkey's dead, see ya." So when you heard me say that in yesterday's live stream a couple of times, that's where it comes from. It comes from the Lionel show. So as I always say, have a better day tomorrow. If today sucked, that came from Von Helton. Then of course my usual fucking closing statement. Stay safe, be well, take care of yourself and each other. And of course, show's over, wolf is dead.